Hello, everybody. This is Tracy Wilkerson, and I am your digital bestie. Anyways, I'm here to help you set up your Facebook groups to continue to receive or be able to get live stream from apps like Meetn, Zoom, and Streamyard. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to touch on Meetn for right now, and Meetn is meetn.com. It is like Zoom. And typically, what you would do is go inside of a Facebook group and ask or authorize an app inside the group for your live streaming video platform to stream in there automatically. That's not going to happen after April 22nd. Okay. Facebook actually not just announced it, but they sent everyone a notification in their notifications on Facebook that said Facebook will no longer have the ability to um, eh, work with apps. They are cutting out all apps. They are ditching them. They're getting rid of all apps in Facebook groups. Okay. Now, let me break it down because this is so confusing for so many people. When you have Facebook, Facebook is a platform to post things in, to see news feeds, and to see other people's feeds. Feeds are what you feed your feed. Okay, so what does that look like? It means you have a Facebook account, and when you've got a Facebook account, it's your personal account. When you've got a personal account, then you can make, which is called your personal profile. From your personal profile, you can make a page. The page can be for a church, a community, a group, a business. It's a page. Okay. So it's something that goes public and something that you have to invite people to. But most people aren't going to find it unless they do a search for it. Okay. And then you can also have people on your profile, your personal Facebook, actually go and like the page. Or you can invite strangers to like it as well. But they can also find you that way. So if like your name is in the title of your page, they can actually type in the search and your page should show up. Okay. So we have our profile, we have our page, and then we have our groups. Groups are typically closed groups. It's like if you, let's just use the analogy, you join Mary Kay. Mary Kay is a public it's public, you know the name Mary Kay, but then you have a team, and that team is going to be the group. Or you have a church. Let's just give that example. You have a church. The church is like a business or a community, but you are going to have like private conversations or community things that are just going to be for maybe clergymen um, or people that are part of different groups within the church. Maybe you have a women's group in the church, a Bible study group. So it's to break down the page into a smaller community, like a group, like you joined a group. Okay, so we got that. We have profile, page, groups. Groups are typically closed. They can be visible so people can find them, but they need to ask permission to get in. So it's a place where people can share tips about a certain topic. They can, like, we have had family reunion groups built so that all our family can go into the group and we can post pictures and share family reunion details, etc. Okay. Do you see how a group works? It's private. So in the industry that we're in Mary Kay, we have groups for our team members, and then we also may have a group for all our like VIP customers. Well, whenever you're in direct sales, so many times they make groups, and they have done this for years, is that they make a group for a customer, and a customer basically is the hostess or host of an event, but it's done through the group. Okay. It's private. She only invites her friends, and whoever's helping her with whoever's facilitating it, for example, the consultant is going to be in charge of admin things. Okay, like how apps work, communication, who can post, different things like that. Okay, so back to streaming. So streaming, apart from posts, so we're not going to talk about any kind of auto post whatsoever. This is strictly about video live streaming. So if you used to have, or you have maybe a Zoom meeting you have for your team, and you like to use Zoom to do the auto streaming into your Facebook group for your customer or your teams, or your team or customers, it was like a one clicker. and you had to like click something and then it would work. It would stream. That ability is not going to happen anymore. So we're going to walk you through it. Okay. And what I mean by that, the one button access to stream a live video such as this, like for example, I can right now click stream manager and have this go into a Facebook group, but it can also go on my personal timeline and it can also go into my page. So the workaround to get it into a group, because maybe you've established lots of people in your group and you don't want to lose them and dismantle it because you lack automation because of what's happening on the 22nd, you're not going to be able to stream and it's going to be a little bit more labor intensive. So here's the workaround. Y'all ready? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to screen share and I'm going to go into my personal timeline. Excuse me so much. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do as far as we're going to do it from scratch. Okay. So, but then you're going to get the gist of it if you already have maybe a page. Okay. So we're going to start from scratch. So we're going to share our screen. We're going to go into Facebook. And the parts that show certain very crucial information, we are not going to share. So I'm going to delete that. Hopefully this goes through. Okay. So here we are. Finally, we've got this up. Hopefully this is up on the screen. Let me do, I think it's on active, but I think it's shared screen probably is what it's going to show. So let me go back over here. So this is my personal profile. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you are in the industry, a professional industry, especially in the direct sales industry, I suggest you make your personal profile a professional profile. And how you do that, you go to these three dots. You're going to go to this button right here, and it's going to say turn off or turn on professional mode. And then you'll go through the steps. I'm just going to leave that right there. Mine is in professional mode. It gives me the ability to have more than 5,000 friends. Facebook's max, you max out at 5,000 friends. Friends are mutual people. That means I follow you, you follow me. We could see each other's stuff. Okay. Now, it maxes it out at 5,000, but if you are in professional mode, you can have followers past 5,000. So that means I have 5,800. That means I'm past my friends limit of 5,000. I have 800 and something more followers. Okay. Excuse me so much. Oh my gosh, goodness. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a page. All right. Let's go into the account button right here. I believe I can do this right here. I lied. I'm not going to do it there. And bear with me because sometimes I just have to go through a couple buttons. And so we'll go down here to page. And this is this is asking me to create a page. Okay. I can't just walk you through this, but I already created one. And I know I just said that I was going to walk you through a new one, but I don't want to be juggling a bunch of them. But you can create a page here. You're going to put a name for it. And if you're in the direct sales industry, such as Mary Kay, I made a separate page, and I will show that to you right now. I made a separate page just for online events. Okay. Because I have others. I have a couple here, obviously. Beauty Boss is going to be my direct sales business. Entrepreneur Coach is going to be kind of business information. This video is actually going to be posted there. It's going to be like digital business information, different things like that. So anything that has to do with the entrepreneur end of my business. Your Beauty Besties events is the Facebook group that I made. Excuse me. And what I'm going to do, yes, I want to see page. I don't know why I pushed that button. So I have nothing on there. I don't have. So here is the page. You're going to put a cover photo. Canva is going to be your best friend. I even made this little profile picture. Canva is going to be your best friend. And I made this as a general Facebook page for all of my team members. Okay. So that's why it says Tracy and your Beauty Besties live Facebook events. That means anybody that has anything to do with me and in my industry, any of the events we're doing, I'm going to stream through here, but I'm also going to let it stream through here into the Facebook pages I've already built. Okay. Already made. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this one for another group that we have, which is called our POP group, Power of Pink Pampering. And because we're actually going to set it up to do some live events inside of the group, but be able to stream it. Okay. So we have that all set up. And so what I'm going to do, excuse me, is I'm actually going to go back into, so you have to toggle back and forth. And please keep up with me. You're going to toggle back and forth. Okay. So I'm going to go back into my profile, my personal profile / professional, because that's my main account. Okay. Since it's my main account, it always will like tell me to go back there. I need to do most of my things over there. So I'm going to go to power. Hold on, my keyboard's Power of Pink Pampering group. Okay. And when I go to the Power of Pink Pampering, I am one of the admins in here. Okay. So my personal profile is an admin in here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to share this with my business profile. So I'm going to click share. I'm going to click the share to a page. Let me share to a page and see if it pulls up. Yes. So I'm going to share to a page. So I'm going to go to Your Beauty Besties events. And it's going to ask me to switch, but this is how I had to find it. Okay. And now that it's here, this group doesn't allow pages to join. So now what that's telling me is I need to go back and fix this and probably put a filter on it so nobody else can do it. Okay. We have 4 or 5 moderators on this account, so they can determine if people can come in and out of it. Okay. Go back to my profile. I'm going back into the group. It's taking a little time to load. Going back into, let's go find that group. Your groups. Let's type that one again. What was that one? Power of Pink Pampering. Okay, so because it doesn't like, because there's a filter on it, there's 683 people in here. So we don't want to just let this group go dead. We want to be able to do things inside of it. And a lot of people use Facebook already, and they do a lot of downtime with their Facebook group. A lot of things on their downtime, excuse me. So we have a couple things that are happening here. Now let me go back over to, I believe it's tools, and we're going to have to go into settings and group settings. So I'm going to go back into group settings. We're going to go to, there's privacy, hide group, manage who can join the group. Okay, so who can join the group? It says only profiles, and pages. So I'm going to switch back over to that and click save. Okay. Now that I did that, I'm going to click the left button there that says Power Pink Paper and go back to my the group. Okay. And it's interchangeable. When we see something on a screen, we automatically want to say page. Well, because that is like a page in a book, but it's the group cover, okay, or the group timeline. So we are in the group. Remember, it says private group underneath. We are in the timeline of the private group. So I'm going to click share again to page. We're going to go to Your Besties. We're going to switch Your Beauty Besties. We're going to say join group. Yay. Okay, we're going to go see page because I want to go back into, oops, hold on a second. It's probably making me ask questions, and I probably jumped the gun. I should have read it. Let me join the group again, because now I've got to answer questions. Welcome. Make sure that you answer these 2 questions. So I'm going to add you to the fun. Are you a beauty consultant? Director is, if a beauty consultant, who's your director? I'm a Tracy. I'll just put my name. Do you currently have a Mary Kay consultant? Yes, I'm a consultant. And then we're going to submit. Okay, so those are the questions I had to answer. All right. So now that we did that, now we've got to go back to my personal profile again. So there's going to be a lot of going back and forth, because you have to understand the main profile has most control. Okay. So let's go back to Power of Pink Pampering, which is that first button there at the top left. And then what I'm going to do is, because it's probably a member request and somebody has to accept it, I might have to reload. Give me a second. Let me reload it. Or let me do a search for myself real quick. Let's see if I'm in here. So members, we're going to put the name of the group, which is Your Beauty Besties. Well, it's not coming up. So what we're going to do is I probably need to look at my notifications. Now, you see the notifications there. It says Your Beauty Besties asked to join Power Pink Pampering. I'm going to click it and I'm going to go down here and I'm going to approve it. Okay. So remember, notifications are going to tell you a lot of things because that's where it was at. It was sitting right there. So now we're going back to the community home for that group. And then what I want to do is go to members and make sure that I'm in there. So I feel like my name was there. The number has changed. No, sorry, excuse me. Your Beauty Besties. Well, it didn't show up. So there it says 684 members. Below there it says 683. So it hasn't quite talked to itself yet. We just need it to refresh. Refresh, refresh, refresh. I already approved it. There it goes. Now you see it there. Now it's refreshed. Okay. And what we're going to do, since I'm now in there, so I'm going to find myself Your Beauty Bestie. Okay. Now that you see, I had to type my name there at the bottom. Do you see it? The 3 dots. I need to click that because I need to invite as an admin. I have to do this so that I can get my videos to stream into the page of the Beauty Besties events into this group, because otherwise I will not be able to stream into this group directly. So I'm going to send the invite. Again, you've got to toggle. We're going to go back over to the Beauties Besties, and it's going to give me a notification that I was invited. And let me refresh. It's loading up right now. So if you see that right there, do you see that because I was in the group, it says Tracy Wilkerson invited you to become an admin for this group. I am going to click accept. Please read the things on your page. You're going to accept that. Okay. So now that it's accepted, now, when I go into my account, into Beauty Besties, because we're going to go to my profile of the Beauty Besties page. Remember, this is a business page. It's a page. And this is strictly for events. Okay. Is that what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a live stream. And I'm going to give you all an example of what a live stream is going to look like. I'm going to click live stream, but when it comes to the part that has there's a stream key and another code you need to talk between the platform that you're doing the recording and the video, i.e. Meetn, i.e. Zoom, i.e. Streamyard. Okay. We're going to do this example with Meetn right now. And so these areas are going to be blanked out when I do the edit. We're going to click go live. The reason why I'm not going to go directly live into the group through Facebook, especially on a computer, you cannot share screen. You can't have multiple people on it. You can only have one. When you're using it through like Zoom or Meetn or even StreamYard, you can have multiple people on it. There, excuse me. So here it's showing me connect streaming software to go live. Now, please don't get lost. I know there's a lot of things on this page. Remember, these 3 dots need to be done before that button that says go live actually activates and we can do it. Okay. We're going to click stream software. And now I need to blur out this whole bottom part, because if anybody gets access to your stream key, they can hijack your account. They can hijack your timeline. Okay. So stream software, I'm going to open this up. Okay. Because I need the backup stream, or actually the server URL. I need stream key, server URL. Now, I'm going to stop sharing this because I need to go back over here into Meetn. And I don't know if can I share the screen, like the screen? Let's see. I don't know if I can. Okay. I think I could do the window or the entire screen. I feel like it's going to do all kinds of crazy things. The window? Can I do the window? Let me see what it looks like as I do the window. See, now it's got all kinds of stuff going on. Hold on. Does that show? It does show. Okay, so I think you can see that. And I need to add a destination. Okay. And let me click this one off because that way, yes, delete. Okay, so that way I can start fresh. Okay. Hopefully this records properly. Otherwise, I'm going to have to edit this part and put it in. So the stream information is going to be test 1, 2, 3, or bingo night, or 5 and 5, or live presentation or whatever it's going to be. Okay. And we're going to click add destination. Now, Facebook page, if I click it and if you're lucky, it will show up. Now, if you get this page, it's probably not going to do it. But I don't think you can see this page. So I'm actually going to close this out. Hold on. So we're going to bypass that because that sometimes gets you lost in a loop of things. And hopefully this is still showing up on the screen. So what's on the screen says Stream Manager. I'm going to screenshot it. So, and I might have to insert it onto the page in case it's not recording properly. Custom RTMP. So when you go to the custom RTMP, I want to go nickname. I'm going to go Your Beauty Besties Facebook group. So hopefully this is showing up. It might not be showing up. Again, I'm going to screenshot this even though it's blank. And I'm going to go back into my live producer. And I'm going to take those two numbers that we got earlier, right? We had a stream key and a server URL. And we're going to copy, paste. Y'all, copy, paste. Really easy, copy, paste. There is a button that says copy. And then we're going to paste it. And so then I'm going to add RTMP. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to toggle that one over your besties Facebook. And I'm going to start streaming. Now, listen, it's not going anywhere yet. Facebook has not let it go live. So it feels like or looks like it's streaming here in your group. Let me stop sharing this so it's not in a loop. It's even though at the top corner of your Meetn, it says streaming 9 seconds. It's only going to Facebook. Facebook is holding it hostage until we can actually post, like until it actually gets permission to go. Okay. So let's go back to Facebook. We're going back into Facebook. We got to blank that out again. So now we have connect video source. So this is what it looks like on that screen. Okay. There we go. And complete post details. So this is the part we need to fill out. This right here. Title is going to be test 1, 2, 3. And then you have to put a description or it will not let you go to the next step. Test 1, 2, 3. I'm just putting that. We're going to save that. Now, this is the part that gets the video from your Meetn to your page to automatically go into your group. What? Okay. Do you see this part right here? It says share to pages group. Power of Pink Pampering. Click it. Or I could even do it in my faith group because I have that. I'm the admin in there too. Remember, you have to be an admin. Your page has to be an admin in the group for you to have the ability to stream from your Streamyard, from your Meetn, or your Zoom to go through the page to go into the group. Okay. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, but what if people catch it on my page? They're not following you. It's not going to show up in anything. If they're not following your page, don't worry about it. It's not going to just show up in anybody's feed. It's not giving you free advertisement. Facebook is not that generous for them to give you free advertisement to post your page to everybody. Your page has not friended anyone. Your page has not made friends. So it's not going to give you free advertisement. Now, your profile, you've made friends. That's how you keep people on the platform, is that we engage each other. Okay. So there we go. We have it cross post to more pages. You can if you want to, but I'm going to share to page groups. So there we go. We're going to have it share to page groups. How we can go live is that we're going to click go live right there. Click go live. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click go live and we're going to see if it works. I'm going to say hi to everybody in the power of Pink Pampering. And there it goes. It says you're now live. Do y'all see that? It says you're now live. So hopefully this works. And if anybody's catching a notification that says that it does. It says your Beauty Besties event is now live. And it actually sees the screen. And oh my goodness, we got to stop sharing because I think there's all kinds of information on there. No, we don't have any of the stream key on there. So that's okay. So there you go. It's streaming perfectly into the power of Pink Pampering group via streaming into your page and cross-posting into your group. So that's how we fix that. Thank you for whoever's catching this on Power of Pink Pampering. I'm doing a test run to see if when we do any of our live events, if we can get it to stream inside of the Power of Pink Pampering. Since everything is going to be disabled in our groups as far as auto posting and live streams as of April 22nd. So I just did the workaround. I did a tutorial, and I'm going to actually stop streaming right this instant. But thank y'all for watching. That was my test. All right, so there you go. It was working. It was working, and I'll put a little notification in there that it worked. And that is how you can go through and actually go into groups. You could do multiple groups. Did you see that? 2 of them showed up on my list. So I could have actually had a live video go into more than one group. Did y'all see that? That's pretty awesome, right? Okay, so this is a great opportunity for you to do things like still go live in a group, even using, this is the important part, because you can go live into a group. It's just going to be you. It's just going to be you talking. You're not going to be able to share screen, especially if you're using the Facebook desktop version. You can do one or the other. You either are you on the live, or you can share a screen. You can't do both, and you can't toggle between the two. Okay. So it's either one or the other. This gives you the opportunity to still use your Streamyard, your Meetn, your Zoom. When you have multiple people on there, you have guests that come on the actual Zoom or Meetn, and you have multiple people make like a, for example, a bingo, or you have a guest event, but yet you want to stream it into a group so everybody sees what else is happening in there. Maybe this is great for training as well. When it comes to posting, that's a whole other thing. You're going to have to use Business Suite, and you're going to have to schedule posts, but you can schedule multiple posts to multiple groups as long as your group is attached to the Business Suites. That's a whole other class. If anybody wants to know more about that, let me know. If you like this video, if this was helpful, I know it was fast, watch it again, stop it, pause it, go step by step, watch it again, and definitely give this a follow. Give me a like, hit the subscribe, and that way we can get you more information on how to circumvent all these changes that are happening within Facebook. But thank y'all again for watching, and I hope this was kind of helpful when it comes to still being able to use your Zoom inside your groups or your Meetn, which is another great app because it's such a great app. Y'all need to look into that one. It actually has live buttons that whenever everybody's on the Meetn, they can actually do Google Forms in there, and they can actually open up links. And even the recording can have live buttons that actually take them to certain places. So I'm not affiliated, but I use them and I like them. So thank you again for watching, and definitely hit that subscribe button.